So here we go. Our women's second round is starting right now. And again, this is a good one. It has fireworks written all over it. Two incredibly tough competitors. Peyton sits right away to try to get in on legs. Beatrice trying to square her hips back up and keep her hips back. Beatrice looking for some nice heavy pressure on the pass. Peyton playing a good, solid knee shield half guard. Both these ladies, again, look a little bit more conscious of their opponent's attacks. They both were very aggressive in their first rounds. They're both looking a little bit more, controlled and, paced in this fight because they're fighting really, really tough opponents who they are familiar with. Peyton gets in on the leg.
Yeah, that's a tight entry right there.
It looked like Beatrice had a nice entry to a pass. Peyton was able to recover and get right on the leg. Now Peyton is taking her time, trying to isolate, keep that leg trapped. But Beatrice is going to try to roll through and pull that knee line out as she tries to clear her feet. But that looks like a very deep bite. We'll see if Beatrice is able to counter or try to get those legs free to get her leg out. But right now, Peyton has a triangle set, and her leg is deep. Her leg is almost far enough back where it's hard for Peyton to get a bite on the heel currently.
Yeah, Peyton,
so we'll see where she's going to take it.
Trying to get that secondary leg on the inside here. Beatrice's right leg is really what she's after. She's trying to get both legs in, and she's able to get both legs in, so this is a fully set in saddle position.
We just saw this in our men's super fight.
Yeah, she's going for the straight ankle off of it potentially here. And off the straight ankle, if the straight ankle fails, she'll probably go inside heel hook. Or she might pass the leg over to that Z-lock and try to go for the foot flex like she did in her first match. A lot of different options here.
She has a plethora of options. Beatrice just needs to kind of be smart and slowly try to work her way out.
Like she's really trying to get that straight ankle here.
Peyton looks to have a good deep bite on it. But the foot slips, and now she's going to go for the secondary leg.
Yeah, now she's going to go for the
She's pulling it back in, but Beatrice has the leg back.
Oh,
very nice escape by Beatrice. That was a very, very dangerous position, and she worked her way through it perfectly. Yeah, you couldn't ask really for a better job getting out of that without giving up position or her leg.
Absolutely.
Now let's see, after using the momentum of getting out, if she can put some pressure on Peyton's guard and really start setting up some passing. Nice inversion through. Beatrice sits back for her own attack.
Almost went for a similar knee bar that Joey Deal hit earlier.
And now dueling footlocks again. We've seen this throughout the day. They're rolling into the wall.
Yeah, but it's saddle versus outside ashi.
Yeah.
And now
we're resetting. We're going to try to pull them.
It looks like it might be more 50-50. I can't. Beatrice's leg looks like it's still over for cross ashi. Yeah, this is cross ashi, but although she does have the reaping pressure, the left foot's still exposed, and this is the same heel hook that we saw earlier.
Mm-hmm. Now Beatrice on the heel. Peyton's having to come up to defend, but she's very aware to it. Her leg is still in jeopardy. Beatrice now looking for the straight foot. Could be the back take exposure here.
Yeah.
Maybe switching to an Aoki.
Yeah, she's going for the Aoki. She got the shadow hook in. She got the weight elevated. This is suddenly a pretty good position here for Beatrice.
Yeah, she's going to have to do a good job. Shoots up the triangle.
Triangle off of it. Very unconventional.
Nice attacks by Beatrice. Oh. Really nice. Some really, really aggressive jiu-jitsu from the bottom from Beatrice.
It's hard to see where Peyton's left arm is right now. It looks like the left arm might be in an okay spot. It doesn't look like it's an immediate threat here. She's sitting over, trying to go for the Kimura.
Kimura could turn into a choi bar if she switches grips. That Kimura grip, I don't like that she does not have Peyton's shoulder control. She has the leg over, but if the shoulder is going to get free to the ceiling, Peyton has a way to go to the ceiling with posture or turn the corner back. Beatrice wants to get that leg a little higher up to control that, and there she does, doing a little better job. Now she has a better angle for that.
Yeah, now she's feeding it through.
Now the arm is free.
The arm is exposed here.
Peyton's arm is extended, but it looks like her elbow is going to pop out, and it does, and she's going to sit back for a foot, it looks like.
Really good attack there for Beatrice.
That was
Peyton in a lot of danger, and you don't see Peyton in that danger that often.
No, you don't.
Really, really strong attack. Beatrice, interestingly, not opting for the shin to shin here.
now being heavy with the pressure of that right knee coming forward. Beatrice playing the fly hook.
She's diving in.
Looking for the toe hold.
She tries to find the toe hold. Throws the leg over the top here.
Beatrice rolling hard through to try to clear that knee line.
And the knee
Peyton
line
has lost
like
the toe hold, but now she's going to look back to feed it across the body.
She's going to feed it across and try to get the foot flex she got in her first match. That's
We're
a lot
halfway
of pressure.
through.
That's a lot of pressure.
We cannot see the knee line, but it looks like her knee is still in this position.
Looks like it's still in this position, and this is kind of a
Peyton is not holding the foot now. She's just now looking for kind of a modified heel hook grip.
Now she's got to watch out for the back exposure here.
Now the heel hook is set, but Beatrice's knee is coming free, and she's able to escape.
Good defense.
This has been one of the most technical matches we've seen.
Oh, by far.
Not just today, but I mean, this is one of the most technical matches I've seen. And finishers both have had really good looks on different submission attempts from deep positions, and both have just worked out with smooth technical jiu-jitsu. At this point, I don't know who I would say is winning this match or controlling this match. It's been pretty even so far.
It has been even. Both have been attacking a ton.
I think Beatrice's armbar Kimura tech was the deepest single submission. I think Peyton's had a few more looks on footlocks and knee bars and toe holds. Again, she's in on the legs again. And Beatrice is looking to roll through and get that back exposure again.
Yeah, both girls were looking for the back here. Now Beatrice trying to find the back, but it's tough. Peyton doing a good job escaping the hips.
Yeah, keeping her back heavy. Now they're both kind of just taking a slight break as they're trying to figure out where they want to take this position, as they're kind of a neutral spot currently. I think Beatrice wants to kind of stay down in her guard. Peyton's now coming up. We're in that heavy knee cut. Beatrice trying to elevate.
Close attempt at a pass there.
No, not body-like attempt from Peyton. She gets the hands locked around Beatrice's waist. It'll be interesting to see if Beatrice opts to try to frame the neck away and create space, or try to overhook and try to peel. It looks like she's looking for that overhook game.
It's been a barn burner for both of these girls. A lot of energy on both sides.
If I'm Beatrice here, I'd want to frame that neck. Yeah, I'd frame the face and push away. Try to break those grips and not let Peyton settle in on your hips. I like to make an X across the neck and really elevate the head. Peyton's so strong, I don't think pulling the arms in is going to really be that successful. But as I say, Beatrice gets the closed guard back. Really good job. Now, the body lock when the guard is closed is nowhere near as effective as technique. You can be open for hip bumps. You can be open for in-guard buggies like Beatrice is kind of threatening. You can look for guillotines from here. You have to be careful when you lock those hands underneath a closed guard opponent. And Beatrice has already shown she has a good Kimura arm lock attack from here.
So far, this has been the lowest action by far throughout the whole match. We find ourselves closed guard here.
Beatrice now sitting up.
Both of them probably just trying to gather a little bit of wind after that. I mean, that was a lot of energy.
Yeah, there have been very little time to rest in this match. There have been so much offense and defense going back and forth. Beatrice looking for old school Kimura hip bump.
Trying to wrap up a guillotine potentially here.
Yeah, her hips are too tight to really get the guillotine. You need to create that separation of chest to hip to get that guillotine to really threaten. But I think she's also trying to make Peyton's arms work. She's either got to hold the hips or give her space.
Peyton aggressively stands up.
Peyton Walker to the center.
Walker towards the center.
Now this is interesting because in the rule set, if Beatrice was in an armbar and Peyton stands up and he comes over the waist, it's an escape. So Beatrice, I think, was very cautious of even throwing the armbar up because it was most likely she would have lost the position anyway.
Backside 50-50 into a knee bar.
Toe hold against heel hook kind of battle here. Now Beatrice gets a double outside Ashi look. She has the foot stomped on the hip. If she keeps that there, it'll keep Peyton from taking the back. But if Peyton clears it and it has cleared, she needs to almost come up with it as opposed to attacking the foot. And she has a nice tight knee bar. Knee bar is in. Knee bar is in. Now it's into a heel hook, but Peyton turns her knee out.
Oh, but she's not out of danger yet. She's passing it over to the outside.
Her knee line is just inside. I think Peyton's knee lines are going to be okay right now. She looks unconcerned now.
Yeah,
and now she's going for a counter footlock across the top. Now 50-50, it looks like they're
passing
going to
into 50-50, but she's trying not to let the legs get crossed here.
Man, what a fight so far. And there we go. No matter what happens overtime, this has to be fight of the night so far.
Agreed.
What a battle. I'm looking forward to watching this overtime. Peyton coming in as probably the favorite as a returning champ. And Beatrice being a really, really seasoned competitor. I'm not surprised how tough this match is. Really, really great performance by both competitors. Beatrice is going to start on Peyton's back. No body triangle, which is always interesting. And it didn't seem like that Peyton has stopped as much as Beatrice chose not to play it, which I am a little bit surprised by. But again, every competitor has their own strategy and unique game. Peyton's able to get out. Peyton being a very, very seasoned EBI competitor, this will be an interesting overtime to see if she can use that experience here against Beatrice. I would expect a tight body triangle instantly from Peyton as she looks for that choke. And there, she's looking for it. She's already going to trap that arm, and then she gets the body triangle. Again, as opposed to Beatrice's strategy where she didn't go body triangle, this is going to be a much harder escape for Beatrice to get out.
Peyton having a
and there's the submission.
ton of experience here as well. She got the sub.
And again,
very nice.
Peyton, with one of the toughest EBI competitors around, gets a submission in first overtime. But again, that has to be my fight of the night. Really great performance by both. Some beautiful